Get back in your truck. Get back in your truck. Get back in the truck. How come you didn't stop back there on Highway 60, man?
I did.
I know, why?
I know you were stopping me.
You didn't hear my siren?
I heard it, but I wasn't sure if you were stopping me. I thought you were stopping speeding.
I was behind you, all the way over here to your house.
I didn't know.
Okay, license, registration, proof of insurance.
I don't have it, sir. I have no license or registration. I got an old ID.
So you don't have insurance or registration?
No, sir.
Alright, sit tight, man.
Alright, sir.
Hey, Whitson. So I ran a rolling 28 on him on Highway 60 back there at 55.
Okay.
Plate came back to a different vehicle.
Okay.
Initiated a traffic stop right before a railroad. That road before Dunn, I believe it is.
Right. You got one coming out.
Failed to yield.
Okay.
Followed him all the way in here. Stopped here. This is his residence.
What are you gonna do with him?
I'm going to tow it. He's got no license, no insurance, no registration.
15 and him for REO. Because if you can prove that he went over.
He just stated to me that he thought I was stopping the guy in that little hot rod. You see that little hot rod?
Over at the store.
106 to 103.
I'm going to run him. We're going to see. Will you walk up and see if you smell alcohol?
Yeah.
Can you get a second opinion? I'll just run it real quick, Turner. Yeah, I'll start at 46.
Copy.
.102 dispatch. Clear to copy and land out of New Mexico.
102.
What happened?
045-522-849. Ran a rolling 28, Highway 60, Highway 55.
849.
Correct. Last three is going to be 849. Plate didn't match the vehicle.
Dispatch Mountain Air 102.
Go for 102.
Sir, that OLN is coming back clear, showing invalid suspended only to a Joseph Quintana.
10-4, thank you. Can you go ahead and start at 46? Plate came back to something else.
Back to a Mercury.
Yeah, like 2018 or something like that.
Dispatch Mountain Air 102, can I get an actual address for the 46, please?
Where are we at?
Wilson and Beale.
10-4. We are on Wilson between Highway 60 and Beale.
Oh, hell no.
What? What?
Yeah, pulled a can of mace out of his fucking pocket.
Whoa. Will you back him?
Yeah.
Make sure your camera's on. He's doing SFFTs.
Dispatch Mountain Air 102, just verifying for logs on the 46. This is going to be a white in color Mercedes convertible.
102 dispatch, negative. This is going to be a blue in color 90s model pickup truck. I'll provide you the VIN here in a minute.
Copy that.
102 to dispatch. Can you start 101 or notify 101?
219.
Dispatch, Mountain 102.
Go ahead.
Can I just confirm, I copied New Mexico LP 725 Sam Frank Paul, blue 1991 GMC pickup showing expired as of 2018.
10-4. 725 Sam Frank Paul.
Copy, sir. That is what I did receive, and it is showing expired as of 2018 1991 GMC pickup.
10-4. Thank you.
Dispatch, come to catch up to a light SUV payload to you. Head west on Parkstack. Copy, west on west. Same Dana Lane. Copy, west on Pumpkin Patch, passing Dana.
No. It's going to be Joseph Quintana. So, Highway 60, I ran a rolling 28 on this truck here.
Yeah.
Came back to a different vehicle.
Yeah.
So I initiated my lights and sirens at Highway 55 and 60 right by Dunn, just past Town Hall.
Yeah.
Failed to yield. Drove all the way in here to his residence. Tried to get out on me. I drew down on him. I ordered him back in the truck. Whitson was on the traffic over here. He came over quick. I called 446, got to go insurance, no registration, suspended driver's license.
Write them. Everything. Write them for real.
Well, the reason I called you out is when I initially walked up, I got an odor of alcohol. I asked Whitson to get a second opinion while I ran him. Whitson pulled it out. They're doing SFFTs.
Good.
I've never gone through the DWI process here, so if they do determine that he's failed his SFFTs, that's why I called you out. For one, for the failure to yield, and for two, for the DWI.
Oh yeah, charge him with everything. Everything you just told me, charge him. And if he's DWI right now, ask Whitson if he wants the DWI arrest. Or you do it, but you're going to have to take him to...
yeah, our IR is not...
RR is not calibrated. Fuck yeah, don't. You got a good deal.
I haven't done a DWI here, that's why I called you out.
Yeah,
well, for one, the failure to yield, and then for two, the...
He's a SFST instructor.
They just did SFTs, and it looks like he failed.
And
Also, when he pulled him out of the truck, the guy pulled out a can of mace.
Oh, hell no, dude.
I don't know if he pulled it out to show Whitson, like, hey, I'm holding this, but I was in my unit going, whoa, 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 whoa.
Hell no. Fucking charge him with everything. What's up, man?
I can smell alcohol. There's an open container in the passenger side. He's saying it's old. He just admitted that he had 2 beers about noon, and it's 4:30 right now. HGN, it's there, you know. But walk and turn, he said can't do because he has a broken back. He's broke his back several times. And then he started the alphabet for me, said F through U, and he went F through Z. Finger count test, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. He said he couldn't do it because he has a head injury. Couldn't do the walk and turn, couldn't do the one next time.
Jesus.
CDWI?
I think so. But can't do any other tests with him.
Yeah.
Because medical stuff.
And that's not considered refusal
I asked him
when they can't do them?
Huh?
When they can't do the test, that's not...
We can refuse it for medical. We'll just have to articulate everything. So
What do you recommend?
if you 15 him on it, I can do you a sub saying I did the fields and what happened there. But you're just going to have to articulate everything through what you saw, what he did.
See, I didn't see anything on the driving either, and I was looking for it when he was not yielding. That's what I was worried about. He was.
You got everything else.
He was straight as ever.
I asked if there was anything in the truck. He said no. I asked for consent. He said no. But I know when I opened the door in the pocket right here, he's got a knife about that big.
Okay.
So
Well,
just be aware that that's in
Truck's
there.
getting towed.
Well, if the truck's getting towed,
We'll do an
and
inventory.
You do your inventory and you find an open container, you can sign him for that.
Oh, you already saw an open container in there
Yeah,
on the
it's in
passenger
the
side.
passenger side
Okay,
door.
cool. Sign him for everything.
So I think, you know,
Everything. Take
yeah.
his truck, everything.
without doing a 15 for DWI since he can't do the fields, and from what I saw with his driving, I don't know if I have enough to articulate that. You know what I mean? So I'm okay with doing.
You got everything else. You got it looting.
I'm gonna do
Failure
Rio,
to deal.
but I'm just gonna summons him then. I won't 15 him on Rio then. Is he being cooperative?
So far, I mean, at first he said he'd take the test, and then he was like, "Well, do I have to?" And I said, "Dude, I just want to make sure you're good to drive." And then he was like, "Well, I don't want to go anywhere." And I said, "Well, you're not going. I'm just going to take you to the edge of the road. You know, I mean, I'm not taking you to like the PD or anything." And everything was good. And then every time he would say he had some type of medical condition,
I
he
heard
was
him
like,
say
"You
that a
can
couple
confirm
times.
that with my mom. You can, you know,
We've dealt with that before.
I'm not saying you're a liar. I'm just, you know, I just want to know why you think you can't take these tests."
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, that
Easy
changes the game a little bit.
yep.
You know, he'll just get. I'm gonna cite him for everything, and then I'm gonna summons him on Rio.
What'd you stop him for?
Plate came back to a different vehicle, is what
You were
dispatch
just running
said.
the plate?
Yeah, they ran a rolling 28. But then dispatch just came back and said they confirmed the plate and said it was a 94 Chevy truck. And I
Did you
said,
run the
yeah,
VIN?
not yet.
Yeah,
And
run
he
the
goes,
I'll grab the
That's a
VIN from
GMC. That's not a Chevy.
they might have said GMC, but they said like 94 pickup truck because I told them, they're like, confirming for the 46, is this a 2018 Mercedes convertible? I said, no, this is like a 90s GMC
Like,
pickup truck.
Yeah.
And then they ran the plate again, and they were like, okay, it's coming up as a 94 whatever pickup truck,
Right.
still showing expired as of 2018.
Right.
So,
Write him for everything. The DWI is going to escape for now. Take his truck.
I wish we had more on that.
No insurance registration. Does he have a valid license?
Nope. That's why the truck's gone.
Take it.
No insurance, no registration, no license. Those are the three I'm going to ride him hard sights on. Open container. If I get in there and there's an open container, I'm going to ride him hard sight on open container. And then, you know, we're going to go.
And
We're going
charge
to go
it with
from
real
there.
Looting.
Yeah.
Failure to yield. Get him on everything and everything. Document everything. And then in your report, you're going to document that possible DUI, whatever, that he did, SFST. but
And he'll
the
get
guy-
me a sub.
Yeah, and the guy claimed all this medical stuff, so you were unable. So that way it gives the court an indication that open container, yeah, he was drunk. He knows the game.
Yeah.
He knows the game.
This is Joseph Quintana. I'm just going to write it out here so I can keep an eye.
Yeah, he's got him.
I don't have no room in this unit either to hold my clipboard and do shit. You could have it, Chief. You let me know. You can have it. I ain't got no room. Everything is good in it now. Once they fix the AC. No. But we're gonna paint the picture for the courts if there's an open container in there. We could get him on the DWI,
Why not?
but chances are defense will eat it up because he didn't do the SFFTs because of medical and all this shit. And what I saw with his driving, because his driving was fine, that's like the clue 1 that you're looking for is like erratic driving or like going over the double line or like anything like that.
Yeah, but if you stop him on another issue, because he's fine, and all of a sudden you smell odor on his breath and all that, like, why would you not?
I agree.
But if he refuses to blow, then it's an aggravated. I get what, and they're hard to prove when they refuse. They're hard. But and a good lawyer will get you off on it. But a public defender will plea out to it, possibly, unless it's Joe Campbell. And he'll probably try to fight it over.
Yeah.
It's coming back to our blue 91 GMC 28 that should be displayed on it is 725 Sam Frank Paul, expired 11 of 18.
That's what's on it. I don't know why they came back at first and said it was a 2018 Mercedes and convertible, and then they, thank you.
Yep. What are you getting it for?
He's gonna go license, registration, insurance, possible open container once I do a inventory of the vehicle, open container, and then I'm gonna summons him for Rio. I'm still gonna try to go for Rio, even though he tried to say, "Oh, I thought you were pulling over the other guy."
Yeah.
I was directly behind him. I wasn't behind the other guy.
You want me to talk to Mom?
Is she out?
Yeah, Mom and there was another guy out a minute ago.
Yeah, and if one was Albert Chavez, with CYFD on an investigation earlier today.
That's sister, that's not Mom. What do you want me to tell him? Do you want me to tell him reason for stop? Just plate check?
License or plates were expired.
They were talking, I go, hello? And then he goes, oh, sorry, Chief.
Are ATVs supposed to be on the highway? No, seriously, that's just for knowledge.
Unless they got license plates, lights, and driver's
Oh,
license.
okay. I was just curious.
Yeah, I put that out on my Facebook, the law on ATVs that we are going to enforce.
Let me talk to him real quick. 'Cause I didn't even get to tell him the reason I pulled him over because I had to pull my weapon out because he tried to get out of the car on me.
Tell him not to go in there because the dog will bite him.
He's not. He's going to go to the gate.
Okay.
All right, so Mr. Quintana.
Yes, sir.
So the reason I pulled you over is your plate is expired.
Yes. And I just barely bought the truck.
Well, you bought the truck a while ago because we had
coming 90 minutes.
okay. We had dealt with you before. Remember up there at your
Yes.
great grandma's house
Yes,
or
my
whatever.
grandmother's-
And you've had
My
that truck for a
grandmother
while.
Just broke her leg and she went to surgery. But she's hanging there.
Okay,
But go ahead again. I'm sorry, sir, for interrupting you.
that's okay. I was just letting you know why the reason I was even stopping you.
Okay.
And when you didn't stop back there when I initiated my
No,
lights
I
and
thought you were
sirens,
pulling over Stevie.
I was directly behind you. So, that's the reason why I stopped you. And when you got out of your vehicle like that,
No, I didn't know. I thought you were pulling over Stevie.
okay. All right, sit tight, man.
I don't know who the young kid is over there, but he's being a prick, so they don't know what's going on. Asked him who he was, and he's like, I don't need my name. And I said, 'Cause I'm contacting you. You're not contacting me.